Welcome back, your bloodiness, to the Lucky Die. Previously, Lafian is mistaken for Pintor, Rhal projects to the back of the mob, Squash enrolls in a guild, and Zaltanna delivers a speech. When a mob forms in Darkhammer, Zaltanna rushes to deliver a speech to a potential riot, and is backed by friends, followers, and oddly family. As Rhal projects Zaltanna's words across the Dwarven Collective, Zaltanna feels the beating heart of Bikron next to her own, and speaks with her new triad, and the goddess of paperwork. What favours might Clemdell ask of Luanta? What favour might Grumsh need to pay forward? And are our heroes ready to face Daechin? I guess we're about to find out. Welcome back to the Lucky Die.
It is fairly late of that evening. Squash, Lafian, you are blissfully unaware of Zaltanna's almost now basically god status. Is there anything you two want to do before we put everyone back together, or?
Yeah, I think once Zaltanna and Rhal have been gone for 5 minutes or so, Squash is just moving some papers around, writing things down with fancy inks, and he kind of pushes it to the side and looks over to Lafian and Lafian, I want to first of all thank you guys for not dragging me into the Dravos thing. I wasn't feeling up to it, and I feel like I needed to take a break from what we were doing at that point. And I do appreciate that.
I mean, it's understandable.
But I feel like a really big hypocrite right now.
How so?
I say, please don't make me to Zaltanna. And now I've roped you guys into basically murdering Daechin.
You say roped. You know we all fucking hate him, right?
I know, but... And I understand that even if I wasn't here, this would probably be something that you guys would want to do, or, this is something that needs to happen. Daechin is dangerous. I've been saying it for months.
Right.
I've been saying it for weeks, that he needs to be taken out, but... It just... I feel like I'm making excuses. I don't want to kill. It's not... I don't like it. I came back and there was so much bad news when I came back, and I was so angry. And I don't like being that angry. And so I asked for a break, and then as soon as you guys give me 5 minutes spare, I concoct a plan to murder Daechin. I don't like it. I'm just picking and choosing who I kill, and I'm gonna have to do that as a timekeeper if I get chosen for that. But it doesn't. It's not fair. It's not fair for me to pick and choose like that. But I'm gonna have to. Does that matter that I don't want to? Does it matter that I feel like this is the wrong thing to do?
Yes. I think it matters quite a bit, actually.
But we don't have a choice. I think this is probably the best example I can give for that. When I become the timekeeper, there will be people who refuse to not mess with time, and they will threaten all of Bigron. And in the same way, we don't have a choice with Daechin. He threatens all of Bigron. But we're the ones deciding, and later it will be I, the one who is deciding. Should I just put this notion away? Am I just being silly? Like, sometimes you just don't have a choice.
Squash, if there is one thing I've learned in both my training and just my adventures with all of you, there's always a choice. The question is whether or not it's the right one. And the only person that can make that decision is you. Now, depending on how you want to view things, depending on what your reasoning is, you may sway one way or another. If you were to put it on a scale, let's say, of logic versus emotional, some decisions that you're going to make are going to lean one way or another. And that's okay. But a good example is just, I don't believe you were around for it. I don't think you were. Back in my homeland, there was a rather old elven gentleman that, when I was younger, I was supposed to investigate a theft. And it turned out that it was this older gentleman who stole from an apothecary that he could not afford to get a potion from to cure his granddaughter. Now, me and Talvin found the perpetrator, and by law, I should have arrested him, and he probably would have gotten into a lot of trouble. I don't think he necessarily would have gotten hung or anything like that. We don't generally do things like that in Beligbud, but I went against the law. I did something that was my own reasoning. I gave him money, and I let him go. Because from where I stood, I thought that I was making the better decision. I don't think it was fair that he should suffer because he was trying to save someone he cared about. Logically, I went against the law, and it was not something I should have done. Emotionally, I think I did the right thing.
Right. Yeah, I think it did, but, this was back in when you were, training to be an Inquisitor.
Correct.
This is 100 years ago.
Well, not that far back, but...
Are you not afraid that you'll become emotionally numb to it? I guess is the phrasing. That's not maybe the right word, but
Desensitized?
Yeah, because before I started traveling with you guys, and I'm not blaming you, the adventures we've been on have forced us down many specific roads. I would never have considered murder as an option. I would never have considered taking somebody else's life as a solution to a problem. I would have ran away. That was what I did. But when we came back, I desperately wanted to murder Fex, and I really wanted to hurt Salt. And I think in just a short amount of time, I've become desensitized to the idea of murder. And I'm afraid it will happen if I am taking these kind of decisions all the time. Do you think, if you'd been an Inquisitor, do you think you'd be desensitized at this point? Do you think you would care less? Are you not afraid you'd care less?
I think if my path had taken me in a different direction than what it has, I think I might have. But as it is, I had a very helpful mentor that guided me in the right direction. And I had friend, who was there as well to give me a swift boot up the ass if I ever said or did something that might not have been the best choice. Some decisions don't have to just be your own. But that being the case, everything is kind of a decision that has to be made. And the question isn't always about whether or not it's right or wrong. It's, am I doing something for others or am I doing it for myself? I think if this whole thing with Daechin had been handled nearer to the beginning of our adventures, I think I would have probably gone after him purely for myself. Because back then, I viewed it as he actually was a large part of why my life went the way it did.
Yeah.
But now it's a case of this needs to be done because the whole world is at stake. My friends, my family, the people that I am meant to protect, to care for. I don't enjoy what we have to do, but I do believe that I have grown from it, and I've learned from it. Just as I, as a leader, would have been very different if I was still secluded to my little home on the island. I think things would have been very different back then, and now. But my adventures have shown me that the world is very different than what I just learned in books and studies and experiencing with only my people. You have to make decisions based off of what you feel is right and the experiences you've made, or had, I should say.
Well, would you mind if I visit you from time to time, maybe to talk about these kind of things?
Of
We may
course.
have moments or people or decisions to make. And I know that whatever you'll be doing, you probably don't want to be involved in what I'm doing specifically. What I'll be doing is very much outside the law. But I'd appreciate your input.
You're a friend of mine, Squash. If you need help, or if you just need someone to talk to, I'm always here.
Yeah. Yeah, we can
Even
do
if I
this.
just have to tell you that you're an idiot. I'll
Hey.
do it with all the love in the world.
I'd like to see you figure out how to do a anti-teleportation spell using these kind of notes. And Squash is like waving one of Demi's notes, which is just so difficult to read.
I mean, if you give me a couple of years, maybe. I don't really have the magical aptitude for it, though, sadly, but
I bet you that even with your spooky magic that you use to read spells, you would not be able to read, like, whatever language, you'd not be able to read this chicken scratch.
challenge accepted?
Squash moves the piece of paper across. And we're moving away.
Yes, these appear to be words
Yeah.
written in some
There doesn't
form of
appear to be an
language.
actual code. What is this? Zaltanna and Rhal, do you come back right away? Do you spend some time in Darkhammer?
I wanna go get a drink with my three best buddies, Tuck, Elise, and Rhal, and celebrate my soon-to-be ascension to godhood and the fact that I don't have to die in soulfire anymore.
What, are Squash and I chop liver?
Yeah, Squash and
Yeah.
Lafian are sneezing right
Who
now.
the fuck are Squash and Lafian? I've never heard of her. No, I'm just kidding. You guys
my
are also
God.
my best buddies. You're just like not here.
Not there.
You know?
Not here. Yeah. You're being nerds.
Object permanence is very difficult once we're out of shot.
Yeah, absolutely. You can go have a drink with your best buds. Probably hour and a half later. This is really cruel because Archer's just left. Demi and Kythea turn up. As does former Queen Rowena.
To the bar
The
in
three of them-
Darkhammer?
Yeah. Because Rowena and Kythea made their way here recently to make the sword, and Demi came here to get the sword. Yeah, they join you. There's lots of hugging and celebration. There's lots of congratulations. They all seem really hype. Rowena talks about the fact that, you know, if that there will clearly be a temple space dedicated to you. She just needs to, you know, bend the ear of the king. But she's pretty sure she has that under control.
Yeah.
Yeah, they join you and they celebrate with you. Kythea checks in on how you've all been doing. It's like, No, she's going to piss off in a bit anyway. Yeah, like the three of them just hang out with you and drink. And whenever you wish to return back, you may return. Demi decides to call an early night, and Kythea goes with. You can see that Kythea...
I want to apologize to Demi before she leaves for like getting her to like bring back Callanmorn, because I do feel bad about that. It was like, I feel like it was necessary, but I want to make sure she's okay.
It was kind of a little weird, but I understand. I think he and I have we have an understanding, I think. When we were bringing him back, I kind of communicated in a way that none of y'all really were a purview to. We agreed to put our differences aside at least until the fight was over, because, you know, the greater good and stuff, and then we'll return back to our vengeance later. It was awkward, but kind of cool. I mean, I removed a person from a sword. How dope is that?
I mean, that was pretty cool. You did a really freaking amazing job, honestly.
We did a good job. I think we all did a good job in that one. Like, you got everything you needed for it, and you freed your friend, which is like really important. And yeah, no, it was good. Like, the spell went well, and he's out, and as much as both of us weren't happy about it, we put that to one side at least until the end. And then we'll go back to destroying one another. It's fine. It's fine. I understood. I think he did too. He just didn't like it. Anyway, I have a lot to do. I'm gonna go check on stuff. Are you guys planning on staying here all night, or do you need to go back?
Yeah, we gotta go back.
Do you want to go back now? And she kind of like sparks the fingers up. If not, I'm sure that like the Witches Society here will probably send you back, no problem.
I could go. I could going back would be good.
Yeah, maybe they won't notice we wandered off.
Wandered off? Oh, from Lafian. Yeah, where are they?
Yeah, so we definitely did not just like leave in the middle of and not tell Lafian. Well, I mean, I did run in and be like, but he was meditating. So I don't know if Squash and Lafian know that we're gone or where we've gone, actually.
Oh. I'm pretty sure Squash pretty would know. He's really good at noticing that stuff.
No, he's really busy trying to figure out some scroll or some shit, so.
Yeah. Scroll? What scroll?
Magic stuff.
What do I look like? A guy who knows anything about magic?
No, you look like someone who's basically a goddess.
Thank you. I am basically a goddess, actually. It's great.
Yeah, basically. Well, I'm gonna go turn in and do some light reading before bed. All right. Have fun. Say hi to Squash. And then she kind of like, as she lifts her hands to cast a spell, she realizes she's looking at the ring. She could just say that anyway. And she finished off the motion, and you find yourselves standing back in front of the statue in Chatvok, because that is the place that she knows the most, being here. You guys find yourself there. Now, here's a very loaded question for the four of you. Mm-hmm. When are you intending to go to sleep?
Soon.
Are you intending to go back to the inn or wherever it was you were staying before? Are you intending to stay up through the night to continue attempting to make more scrolls? Are you just going to be like, yep, going to drink a bit more through the evening and celebrate? It's a loaded question because there are some good things and bad things depending on what your answers are. It's actually important for me to know.
At some point in the evening, I think Zaltanna's going to try to go to sleep.
Okay.
If Squash has 2 scrolls by the time that they come back, he's happy packing it in for the night, since he still has all of tomorrow to work on these again.
Yep. Okay. Rhal?
Rhal's just going to poke his head in, check on Bogrim, and before he heads back to everyone else.
Yeah, Bogrim has moved bars, so he takes a little bit of time to find, and you end up finding him at the local brothel. He's there, and he seems distracted. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Let me cry my woes into some boobs.
We all feel that.
Oh, I killed my best friend's wife. Come give me comfort and titties.
Everybody needs a bosom for a pillow. That's how this ancient song goes, right?
Rhal will just wave, and if he doesn't seem to want to do any talking, then Rhal will just make note of where he's at. And
you know what?
Go back.
It's okay. What?
No, I'm sorry. I interrupted Neil, and that was not polite of me, and
No,
I did not mean to.
I was done.
Oh, I was just going to say, I don't know if it's boobies. I don't know. Maybe he's crying into a handsome man. I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know.
Let's say Bogrim is busy. You know he's there. You see, like, his cloak and his backpack carefully hung in the cloakroom. You don't see him. You know he's there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, I'm going to say, yeah, by the skin of your teeth, you'll be asleep by the time things happen. Important question, Lafian.
Hello.
Are you meditating at midnight, or are you awake doing something else?
He probably would be meditating. There's not really anything else for him to do.
All right, cool, good. Okay. There's no, like, separate room at the inn this evening. The only real space is in, like, the communal area, and there's plenty of places for meditating, sleeping, yada yada, whatever you need. Lafian.
Hi.
You may be meditating, but you're still vaguely aware of what's going on, and this is the only time that I will allow this BS to the fact that you're awake but not awake. It's roughly midnight. Most of your companions are asleep, one of which has definitely celebrating, came in with a cheerful mood. The other one came in, Rhal, came in a little bit later, and then joined the group.
Mm-hmm.
It's roughly midnight. Most of your companions are asleep, and as you look around this bar area, you're aware that a few people are asleep, but a few of them obviously are tossing and turning and trying to get to sleep. Maybe a minute or two after the midnight bell rings at the temple, you realize that the people who are trying to sleep, they kind of just sit upright, and you see blue flashes from their eyes. You see this kind of blue flash and this blue glow coming from under the eyes of everybody who is asleep as well. The only exceptions are elves and those people who do not need to sleep. What do you want to do, bud?
What are these people doing with the flashy, glowy eyes?
It just flashes once, and because there are quite a few people in this bar, it kind of makes the entire bar glow like this strange, bright blue glow for just the briefest of moments, and then the bright blueness of everybody's eyes just blinks out as quickly as it came. The people who are asleep continue to sleep. The people who are awake just shake their head and look around as if they don't know what just happened.
Did the others told about the Daechin, his next step in the plan thing, yeah?
Yep, all four of you should know, yes.
Okay. Global mental call. Hey, guys? Demi? You're in
Hi.
this conversation. Oh, thank God. Demi, everybody in that we're in, their eyes just, there was a blue flash.
Yeah, I saw that too. I kind of been burning the candle at both ends. I've been working really hard on this theory that I have. It doesn't really matter. Everybody's eyes here just flashed blue too. I have no idea what happened.
Is that, did Daechin do the thing? Is that the people can't sleep thing?
I have a very strong suspicion that may be the case. But I know that Comin said that it'll be happening in the next couple of days, but if Daechin has lost Comin and assumes that Comin has been telling me stuff, then the great assumption is that he's probably moved up the timescale somewhat.
I'm going to try
if
something.
they're asleep, is everyone asleep?
I don't know. Is anybody else on this call going to chime in, please? Zaltanna, Squash?
Are we awake?
Is Squash awake to hear this call?
I'm going to leave it down to the three of you as to whether you were actually asleep when this happened or not.
I was actually asleep.
Then no, you don't hear it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I apply, but maybe I should make a roll because I was the last to come in.
No, you also aren't on this call.
No. Yeah, but like, I don't know if I was asleep or not still, and the question remains.
I will let you roll a dice. 9 and 10 and below you were asleep, 11 and above you're awake.
Okay.
I'm assuming Squash has had more than enough to work on, so he's asleep.
I rolled
Okay.
a 5.
I hate saying that I don't want to be asleep because it sounds like being asleep right now is bad, but I think he's asleep.
Okay. In that case, yeah, Rhal, you're asleep, right?
I rolled a 5. Yeah.
Yeah, you're asleep. So yeah, it is only you get no response from the others.
Oh, fuck. Okay, Demi, I'm going to put you on hold for a moment.
Put me on hold, there's no one here.
That's
Don't
why...
wake them up.
No,
Don't wake them up.
What do you mean don't wake them up?
Hey, if he has made it so that nobody can sleep, you're denying them the last chance they have to sleep. Because I'm assuming they haven't been asleep for 8 hours, because that was all kind of like 2 hours ago.
Right. But what if they don't wake up? What if this is a you're stuck in what state you're in thing?
Well, then shaking them awake won't do anything, and there's no harm in that. But you can easily try that at 6 a.m. as well.
Fair point. Oh, God. Okay.
If they wake up, if you wake them up and they can't go back to sleep, they cannot recover anything. I'm all right. I'm kind of okay. I've only used like a couple of spells since yesterday morning. I should be totally fine, and I can recover in slightly different ways. That's fine. But if they have, we don't want to risk them getting exhausted too early.
Okay.
If they're
Understand.
going to be fighting Daechin soon, I'm.
Right. Yep. Okay. I'm going to go back to meditating then. I will keep...
I will try and work on a solution. God damn it.
Maybe...
I was really hoping they could do this after Daechin fight, so maybe he hadn't had a chance to put it in place yet. God damn it.
Maybe some sort of potion that could knock people out, perhaps? Magic won't work on those who are immune or resistant to such things.
Yeah, but you also don't need to sleep.
True.
Okay.
I mean, for others, though, maybe just something that'll...
I'll check in with Emil. Emil would probably know best if there's some sort of potion to knock somebody out.
Worked for us
Don't
when we
worry,
had to do
Kythea's
the other
asleep.
stuff.
I can give the ring to Kythea in the morning, and then you can talk with her, and then you can figure out if, like, hey, there's a potion that she might be able to brew. Okay, I'll go talk to Emil. Catch you later, bud. I don't know how to end these things.
You don't. It's... You should know this. You were the one that inflicted on us the first time. No, I know you can hear me. You're just making a beeping noise with your brain mouth.
I'm glad I gave away my ring.
At that point, it's like there is no connection to her.
And then in a telepathic link, no one can hear. There's just all by myself. No. Fuck. Yeah, Lafian's going to try to meditate. And like when the moment morning comes around, he's going to go running to the others and like try to see if they'll wake up.
Okay. Let's start with Rhal. Rhal, can you roll your morning roll, please?
I rolled a 2.
You're still okay, bud.
Woo.
Not a puddle.
Not a puddle. You wake up. In fact, all three of you do. You wake up exactly as you would normally. You appear nothing has happened to you. You have no idea that this strange occurrence has happened overnight.
And then Lafian comes bursting in the door. Are you guys all right?
What?
Not anymore. Calm down.
You're awake. You're all awake.
Now I am.
Holy shit, thank God. Gods.
What the hell?
What's wrong? Why are you freaking out, dude?
Because last night at the strike of midnight, I was observing everybody else, as I do when meditating and a sort of thing. There was a blue flash from everybody's eyes, and the people that were awake couldn't really go back to sleep. So I think Daechin did the thing now.
The anti-sleepy thing.
Yeah, I think he moved that ahead of schedule. Demi is in agreement on... Actually, Demi suggested it first, but I would have jumped to the same conclusion. But that's besides the point. Anyways. Yeah. So I don't think people can sleep anymore. Unless you're an elf. Or someone that doesn't need sleep.
Well, thank God we're all elves.
Oh, wait! Rhal did absolutely fine on his con saving throw.
And then some. Fucking 30, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I can't even fail those anymore. I'm a plus 11 to them. So, why do I even click it anymore? I'm so brave now.
So brave.
The brave heroes and Rhal, who is also now brave.
Okay.
So, yeah, Demi is going to try to get in contact with Emil and see if maybe there's something that can be done there. She's also going to pass off her ring to Kythea to see if we can talk and figure something out with that. Because maybe between Emil and Kythea, 2 brains, potions, something make people sleep, because you guys are kind of fucked otherwise.
The whole world's fucked.
I mean, the whole world is fucked. A couple days and forget it.
We're gonna die.
God, I have not.
Thank God I just got that agreement that I don't have to burn in soulfire if I die.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. So I got the amount of followers I needed to complete my task towards godhood. And then
Congrats.
Grumsh and what's the other lady's name?
Luanta.
Grumsh and Luanta came down with Clemdell, and they had made a deal with her for me to become a god like immediately upon that. But she changed the deal so that instead of that, it was just that I don't have to burn in soulfire if I die before I become a god. So, but also then added on to the deal that if the blissful eclipse does win and consumes us, that I will be sent to soulfire first, so that I don't have to be consumed by the blissful eclipse, and I get the merciful death. So, basically, I'm almost a god. All I got to do is beat the blissful eclipse, and as long as we're not, consumed by the blissful eclipse, I will not be eradicated in soulfire, which is really good considering that not sleeping could kill us.
Small blessing. Count your blessings while you can, because we're running very short on those. Okay. Great.
Should we spend today trying to figure out the runes? Figure out where his hiding place is?
I don't know how we're going to do that.
Me neither, but we can't, we can't just sit by, right? We have to start doing something now. I already made you guys waste an entire day working on my anti-teleportation thing, and I have 2 scrolls, which should be enough. Now we need to stop this.
I don't think this is going to be the same kind of setup he did with splitting the planes and everything. There wasn't any sort of rift or weird feeling of existence splitting apart. This might be a completely different setup than what he did originally. We might need to be looking for something different than what we're thinking.
Actually, isn't Trevor up in the temple? He was with Demi when they interrogated Coleman.
Right.
They may have some information or idea. Maybe something slipped with Coleman about a location, a place.
Doesn't hurt.
Yeah, let's go talk to Trevor.
I rolled so much.
You don't know how happy I was to be able to bring up Coleman. And the dumbest part, I think we can also just talk to Demi on the ring.
Yeah.
Well, she might have taken the ring off.
You can try. Yeah. Either she has it or Kythea, one of the two.
Okay. Scratch the Coleman plan. I know V.
No, I like that plan.
You can go talk to Trevor.
Yeah, I want to go talk to Trevor
legit.
now.
Okay.
That was a smart idea.
Okay, I'm very smart. Yeah, look at the big brain and Brad. Yeah.
Yeah.
We head
Y'all
over to the
can
temple.
go rock up to the temple, no problem. Trevor looks like he's just crawled out of bed. He has his little kind of like nightcap on. He's got like a dressing gown on. He once you find someone comes out. He comes out to meet you. And he's like, "Hi, I'm tired."
I imagine you're going to be.
Oh no, this sounds like you've got a bunch of work for me.
Well, so the thing you found out, with the plans, with the the sleep thing.
You need me to do it again? She wasn't a very nice lady.
We don't have the sword, right? Like, that's gone.
No,
Demi took that.
Source gold.
I'm pretty sure you guys have it. I'm pretty sure it's in your bag of holding because you're going to be taking it to Gita.
Yes.
The plan was to give
right.
it to Wironmo.
Right.
You were going to give it to Trempal because Trempal's the only person who knows how to get to the island via teleportation.
Right.
Right, yeah. Temple MVP.
Yes. Okay. So here's the thing. So people can't sleep anymore. It seems like that thing happened, and we kind of need to know where so that
Oh no!
we can go make it so that you can sleep again.
Right. So what do you need from me?
First, when you were interrogating the sword, Squash feels weird saying that.
Nah, fuck common. Not even worthy of the name.
Nah, yeah. Were there? Did the person in the sword ever imply? Did you ever get a feeling that we were talking about a location somewhere important? If they let slip anything
We
about.
tried to get a place out of it from her, but she just only said places that Demi already knew.
In any of the other, when they were describing, did Demi ask about the runes or the spells that were being cast?
Yeah, but Coleman doesn't really know much about magic. She is kind of more the idea person, and the other person. I can say his name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Daechin was more the person for figuring out these things. Coleman was more the idea person. She was really proud that she'd come up with completely different and dickish ways to mess up our existence.
Okay. So yeah, Coleman's probably a dead end in that regards.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I think it's probably best for you to prepare some ceremonies because people are probably going to need some guidance in the coming days. It's going to be difficult if we can't take down that rune.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm not going to waste any more time trying to get a better lie-in. Well, let me see if I can reach out to Titus and see if there's anything that he might know. If someone had died between wherever this ritual is, I
have an idea.
No. Yes.
Sorry, Titus. Titus. Fuck, Trevor.
That's my name.
We need to step outside. You should definitely do your sermons and preparations and try to figure out.
Yeah, I'm just going to go pray to Titus. Maybe he knows something.
Besides the fact that we're all doomed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Group huddle outside, please.
Okay.
I had a what's a light bulb? Light bulb moment. What's a light bulb? Candle moment.
Epiphany.
Yes, one of those. Zaltanna.
Yeah, that's me. That's the guy I am. What's up?
So you're basically a god now, right?
Well,
more or less.
Yeah.
Okay. You're
just waiting for your degree.
You're friends and friendly with a few gods at this point.
I'm like 1 degree from Bevan Kaken, who is the god of chin clefts.
Oh my god.
I don't know what
Thank
anything you just said means. Yes, okay.
That was a joke exclusively for Casey. Thank you. Did I hurt me with my stupid Kevin Bacon joke?
Yes.
So, if I remember correctly, there's a deity that is explicitly in the realm of dreams and nightmares and things like that. This came up when we had the issue with Rhal's name, which we still didn't get. Fuck. Would you be able to get in contact with that deity and maybe they know something about where this fuckery is happening? Because this is kind of their domain. And if anyone would know, I would hope it would be them. Or maybe they could point us in the right direction.
I mean,
I'm grasping at straws, but this is my epiphany moment.
I can sure as hell try. What's the name of the god? You didn't remember, right?
Correct me if I'm wrong, B, but I do believe that we actually were told it was Dendar, yeah?
Yes, 100%, yeah.
Okay.
Grimsh told you that.
If I remember correctly, the name was Dendar.
Okay.
We should do this somewhere away from the church to Titus. That might be kind of offensive.
Okay.
Also, if you can talk to them, we need my dream back.
I mean, yeah, that too. Two birds, one deity.
Yeah, and then we don't have to talk to one.
Two pairs,
of
one
those,
deity.
people
I'll have
that
you on
they
the line,
couldn't
Dendar.
find for us.
You wouldn't happen to have Rhal's dream lying around somewhere? Like, I don't think you took
No,
it, but I may have left it
Because
at your
I
place.
used it in the past to torture someone. Zaltanna, make a religion check, please.
Can I? Actually, no, I can't fucking assist that. I don't have guidance or anything like that. I can't help. I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Can I give an
Yeah,
inspiration
I
for
think
my
this is
brilliant idea?
You can give your inspiration, sure.
All right. Okay, so I'm
I
giving
mean, you
you.
don't get one, but you can give it.
I'm giving you one of my inspirations
Okay.
because, dear God, I need this to work.
All right. So make a religion check.
You guys are useless to me if you can't sleep.
Okay, first of all, rude.
Wow.
In the nicest way possible, I need you guys to not die on me, okay?
The thing is, like, you're
okay.
right, but that was such a dick way of saying it.
Right?
It was on
How
purpose.
dare you be right?
Listen,
Go ahead.
I love you guys.
Well, so that was a 21.
One more, just in case.
So the second one was a 23.
Wow.
Love it.
Somebody's going to
Okay.
have to pick up their dream phone now.
My brain is playing that, like, dream.
Dream, dream,
Dream,
dream,
dream,
dream,
dream. Yeah. You hear a voice in the back of your head. Hi.
Hi, is this Demda?
Uh-huh. I guess you're here about dreams. Or lack thereof.
Yeah, I'm Zaltanna. I'm like the new goddess on the block. I was kind of hoping to, reach out, introduce myself, and see if you do anything about
I
this
know
whole
who
situation.
you are. I know what you're calling for. Yes. I don't think you'll be very close to it, though, to be honest, Sister Goddess. There is a place.
A place where? A place for what?
There is 2 places. I believe your friends there have been there, but not at the same time, not the same place. You've been to the Eye of Winter and the Eye of Summer. There are aspects in each place.
Okay. And the aspects, is there something they can help or that we need to give them something or?
Imagine that someone has forced the eyes, your eyes, lovely eyes. Imagine they've been forced open. Now imagine the eyes of Bikram have been forced open. Need to close the eye of winter and close the eye of summer.
That makes sense. This is your domain. Are you okay? Are you doing okay? Is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, I have fed well these last few weeks. I will survive right until the end. But of course, should you close the eyes of winter and summer, I will feast so well.
Awesome. I've one last thing is that I guess you ate a dream or a nightmare of a friend. Right, Rhal said that out loud, right? That I asked her.
This is knowledge.
Yeah. You would know that Dendar spoke with you about the fact that Rhal was missing his dream, and that it was probably Dendar's fault.
It was the true name that we needed.
Yeah. No, Casey, know what it is. I just didn't remember if Zaltanna had that information in character or not.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's hard to remember what I know as Zaltanna when I know a lot more as Casey.
Yeah, tell me about it. Who knows what now?
So, you ate a nightmare of my friend Rhal, and we need the information that was in that nightmare very badly.
Are you aware of quite how many nightmares I have eaten of late?
I can only imagine things have been very not great, and I know that I'm sure you've even eaten nightmares from me.
And you're welcome for that. Such dark, miserable nightmares. You're welcome.
Thank you.
I do not remember. There have been far, far too many sweet dreams I have had. And I have used many of them to drive people insane.
That sounds like a fun job.
It was a lot of fun.
I would like to know more about that. I think I'd like to sit down and get would coffee be offensive for you because you don't you like people to go to sleep, so maybe coffee's not a great one. Tea. Let's sit down and we can have some chamomile tea. And you can tell me all about how that works. I'm very interested.
Feel Dendar's presence dissipate from your mind.
No.
Okay, no tea, I guess.
How rude.
Damn, Dendar, why you gotta be so fucking cold?
I was really trying to think through in my invitation. I was like, coffee's probably not great because it's probably coffee keeps people awake, and if they're awake, they can't have nightmares, and Dendar can't eat, so coffee's probably an offensive drink to ask Dendar to. It's probably it's probably rude.
She likes staying up late. It's great. No, Dendar
tea.
has left your presence.
Chamomile tea makes people sleepy, so that would be let's go out and have some chamomile tea and some turkey because it's got L-theanine in it, and it's. Zaltanna's gonna when she goes up to goddess training camp and whatever, she's gonna find Dendar and she's gonna bring a giant fucking turkey and a big old box of wine and be like, let's talk about the torture thing because I'm very interested. I'm gonna look at them and be like, okay, so I tried to find out about Rhal's dream, no dice. But I did find out what we need to do to make the sleeping thing not be a thing.
Okay.
We need to close the eyes of winter and summer.
There's a brief pause where Lafian's like, wait. And then it's oh, that motherfucker.
He's keeping them forced open.
I was there when it closed. That is insulting.
But the Eye of Winter is supposed to be open right now, and the Eye of Summer is supposed to be closed. Surely this is symbolic. Maybe he's being funny. I don't
think Dendar.
Maybe they blink. Do they blink?
All I know is Denda specifically said you gotta close the Eye of Winter, you gotta close the Eye of Summer. So all I know is we gotta close the eyes. Both of them.
That's going to be a problem. They're very far apart.
Yep, it might be a split up the team mission, which kind of sucks. But we are on limited amount of time right now of what we can do.
This sounds like a we need to talk to Demi thing.
Like send out other people to do the other eye?
Maybe? Demi? Demi, you on the call?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
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 It's great to hear you. I didn't think this would work.
Oh, no, it works great. Shit, we said all that louder. We learned things.
How are you doing? Okay, do the important.
Sorry, we're
first.
in a panic. We learned things.
Wait, what do you mean?
Wait.
Glad this worked. What are you talking about, Demi?
No, that's not Demi.
It's Kythia.
Oh, sorry. I heard Demi earlier, and I was like, "The fuck is going on? Why is Demi acting like this?"
I
No,
heard Demi
Like,
too. but
clearly the ring has been stolen.
No, but no.
Arch has just lost his mind.
that's
No.
clearly not Demi's voice either. That's
Yeah.
Kythia's voice.
Everyone got
no,
really
sorry.
quiet.
Sorry.
I'm trying to imagine what Demi pretending to be Kythia would sound like, because Demi has a shit impression of everyone.
Like, super ultra valley
consistent.
girl.
Oh my god! Hi, Lafian!
Oh, God, stop. I'm going to throw up.
You're amazing! Yeah.
Can I mind thrust through the link? Does that...
No. I didn't think these rings were real. I don't know. I should probably know better than now.
Special made.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So let's do the important things. What Demi mentioned something about not being able to go back to sleep, and I kind of needed to come up with a potion.
Right.
She mentioned that there's a spell that can put people to sleep, and I'm pretty sure that would work. But you need to be a really... I don't want to be crude, but people are as powerful as you four. I don't know that spell's going to work. It might work on me.
What do you mean? You're big and strong. Powerful. Mentally.
I have a...
Mental fortitude.
I appreciate it, but we just need to be, like, to the point on this. I might be able to duplicate it. I got in contact with Rek. We're gonna... Em's gonna take me back down to Falsum. I'm gonna meet up with Rek, and we're gonna see if we can duplicate the sleep spell that will perhaps work on the three of you.
Okay. Great. That should be helpful. Oh boy. We learned where the problem is, how he did this.
You did?
Zaltanna talked to Denda, the deity of nightmares.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Desperate times. So apparently the Eye of Summer and the Eye of Winter are being forced open.
Okay, I thought... Okay, never mind. Okay, I'll...
Denda's words, not mine.
Okay, I'll leave a message for Demi when she gets back.
Yeah.
She may have better luck with this.
Yeah. Yeah, things have been... Yeah, Can you guys take the ring off for just a few minutes, like a minute or two?
You can decide to message someone directly. You don't have to take the rings off.
Sorry, guys. Gonna go quiet for a sec. Hi.
Hi. How... Are you okay?
I'm fine. It apparently doesn't affect meditation or anything, so I'm refreshed.
Thank goodness. How did Bellum go? That doesn't sound good.
Well, I can't see in the dark anymore.
Why?
There's like a sigh over the link, and then like he briefly describes what happened with like everything from when we got there to when we left.
Wow. Is he okay?
He's fine. Slight existential crisis, it sounds like, but I think he and I reasoned through it.
It's actually quite common. We bring a fair people. The laws around reviving people aren't the same in Kino. People sometimes come back with a slightly different perspective.
I imagine death would do that to you.
Yeah, I've seen it a fair few times. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. But, I mean, I know it's breaking the law by my people's standards, but I feel like exceptional circumstances require exceptional rule breaking. I
agree.
We need him.
I think that we do. If he's going to take up the position he's supposed to, yeah. So, we think we've managed to stop Daechin and Kels from killing the gods.
That's good, at least.
We, Rowena and the dwarves that kind of split away from the Dwarven Kingdom now, I guess it's called. I'm not really sure exactly on the politics of that, but we broke into this place called Wale. It was underneath a Goliath stronghold, and there were a bunch of people that were being kept there, and they had links to gods, and wow, there was a lot of people.
It's a lot of deities.
We managed to, yeah, and we managed to get them all out. It wasn't easy, and not gonna like this, but I almost died twice. But Rowena's really strong and brave.
And she knows that I would have hunted her to the ends of Bikron if anything happened.
I think you may have needed to fight Thakit for that. He was pretty pissed.
I've fought him before. I never won, but I'm stronger now. Smarter too.
Rowena, there are times when she almost didn't make it too. So I think she and I are pretty even now. Now that we keep score.
Wouldn't be the first time Rowena's turned something like that into a game, so doesn't surprise me.
She has a wicked sense of humor.
No, she gets that from me. That's a lie. I get it from her.
There's actually something else I think you need to know.
Okay.
Two things, actually. First of all, if you get time, you should really go back and visit your dad.
Is he okay? Did something happen?
He's fine right now, but I think the last shadow attack, Talvin dying for him, I think there's something wrong, and I don't think he's gonna. I don't know. I think you should go check on him.
That's fair. I hadn't thought to really check in after everything. Been so busy.
Yeah, he understands, and so does your mom. Like, they do.
Poor son that I am.
If you do get time, go check on them. And to make it a little bit more upbeat, in a couple of days, the leaders of all the various places there's going to be a representative from Gieta and some of the leaders from Kino, Barakas and Adnalov, and your father, if he's well enough to go, and Thakit, and Helsif from the Alcath Isles. They're all going to get together, and they're going to try and hash out some sort of plan and try and figure out what the future's going to look like for Bikron. If you can make it, I think you should probably be there.
I want to be there. Is it weird that I've said that I think that sounds fun? But, like, I know it's not fun, but, like, that sounds exciting. This is the things that I wanted. These are the things that we talked about way back.
I know. I've spent time with literally everyone, except probably Adlov. I don't really know her very well. But I spent time with Thakit and Rowena and your father and obviously you and Helsif. And I don't really know this person from Gieta very well, but...
Did they give a name?
There's a bunch of... No, I don't remember, I'm sorry. But
we met a couple people while there, but I don't remember...
names. It's getting back from Kina was a wild ride when Rowena was like, hey, we have to go make a sword. I'm sorry. I'll try and get the names for you, though.
No, you're all right.
Yeah. They're going to meet at the Gentleman's Dueling Club. Gilles apparently has renamed it to something else. He's rebranding because apparently after all the sects have fallen apart, he doesn't think that the Gentleman's Dueling Club is what he wants to call it anymore. But anyway, people are going to meet there in probably 5-6 days. If you can make it, I think you should.
Right. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of information. Okay.
Yeah, a lot has happened for me too.
So we need to figure out the eyes, sleeping, the potions.
Right. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go crack on with the potions. I'm gonna go meet Rack. I can see that M's kind of patiently waiting outside.
Right. Sorry. Didn't mean to keep you.
No, it's... I've missed talking with you. I know we don't really get much time to spend together. It's just, here's information, and then we kind of both leave, but...
We're a good team, though.
Yeah, I think so.
We cover all the...
Divide and conquer.
Bases that we need to. Well, except perhaps more physical attributes. That's more... I can't... I can swing a sword, but not quite as well.
Although, according to your mom, you can't use a bow much either.
Okay, listen, we're not talking about this right now. We'll talk about my youth later. I'm going to put this out there before.
A lot of stories about you.
No, I don't.
I don't know if they're all true.
No, we're not. No, I promise most of it's not true. Maybe. I'm going to put this out there before this happens. I love you. Please stay safe.
I will. I love you too. And please, whatever it is that you're planning to do next, be safe, okay?
That's all I ever do.
I don't want to lose you. So.
And are you?
All right. I guess I'll see you soon.
I'll be seeing you.
Bye. And with that, you hear like as she takes the ring off.
I don't know what the rest of y'all were doing, but there was probably like a large array of emotions that went across Lafian's face the entire fucking time. And then at the end, it's just blush.
Zaltanna is just like, has just been standing there, like picking her finger with a dagger. Or her not her finger, her like fingernails, you know?
Yeah. I'm assuming, Squash looks over at Rhal and like, I'm assuming we should not ask.
About what?
Not been privy to any of the conversations.
Did y'all talk to Demi? I think you're talking to Demi because that's what I was told and I wasn't a part of the conversation.
Sorry.
It's so boring out here. I almost fell asleep, but I couldn't.
No, sorry, Rhal. Just private conversation there was, Kathia was on. Just, I fucking hate all of you.
What a fucking burn. I love Rhal, fucking secret savage.
Ain't no secret there. That was blatant on purpose and fucking public.
No, in that, like, people forget that he's savage. Everybody's like, oh, Rhal's like the
he's such a sweet hug boy.
And then Rhal's like, oh man, you're talking to your girlfriend was so boring. I almost fell asleep, but it's too bad because I couldn't. So that kind of sucks.
Brutal. Just brutal.
I would like all of you to make wisdom saving throws, please.
What?
No. I don't want to make this.
Wisdom saving throws, please.
No, why?
I wonder why.
I rolled a 29.
I rolled a nat 1.
So that becomes a 34. Oh, damn.
Do I have any inspiration?
You should, because you got one when we were doing something in the in Bellum.
Oh, that's true. I did. I'm going to use that.
Don't bother. I've already fucked it.
Mine's now it's a 10, but at least it's not a nat 1.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
So that becomes
when
a
I saw that
15.
fucking red ring around my 8, I was like, I'm gonna go quietly cry in the corner. This
Oh, right. You have your
It's
aura.
the export red ring of death.
so my aura with my aura.
Yeah,
it's
so
like
it's
a
plus 5 from Zaltanna.
13, 14.
No, you have a +5, Casey, I'm pretty
It's
sure.
a 15. With my
Yeah.
I mean,
I believe we got your charisma up to 20 so that we could stop questioning what it was. I had a secret reason for buffing all of your random stats in the way that I did. All right, so Lafian, what did you get?
with the aura, a 30.
You succeed. Rhal.
Thank God.
29. And plus an aura.
Yeah, that also succeeds. Squash.
16 plus aura.
Fail. Zaltanna.
15 with the aura.
Also a fail. Lafian and Rhal, you're going to get that awkward feeling that someone's looking at you, but then it just fizzles out. Squash and Zaltanna, you get the feeling that someone is watching you.
Motherfucker scried me again.
You want to moon him or something? It might be funny.
I'm just gonna flip off the air.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Laffy pulls out the monocle. No, Zaltanna, about 5 degrees to your left.
I move my flip off 5 degrees to the left.
Perfect.
Perfectly aimed.
All right. Question. Common, the truly common greatsword, is in a bag of holding, correct?
Yeah, we ain't leaving that shit out.
After we got scried last time, are you fucking joking? Are you absolutely insane?
Sometimes.
You are in a bar. Still in chat folk. Squash. Can
Yeah.
I have you roll me a straight d20, please?
What? I don't like the sound of that. 17. I hope I was supposed to roll high.
Me too.
Yes, you were. All right.
For the audience at home, V has been furiously scribbling notes since the will saves were made.
Wisdom saves.
Wisdom saves.
Will saves are old school, baby.
I'm so
Back in the day.
Okay. Back into day. Yeah. The next 10 minutes come and go. I'm assuming you aren't moving from where you were.
No, we basically just sit around quietly,
Waiting for Demi.
eyeing the location the orb was supposed to be.
Yep, middle fingering everything that is. Yeah. You do hear Demi probably about an hour later, much closer to midday. She finally puts the ring on and she finally decides to talk to y'all. And she says, okay, so I have some slightly concerning news.
So do we. What's yours?
Yes, I know. So there's something here about the Eye of the Winter and the Eye of Summer.
Right.
I think there might be a way to close them both, but they need to be done, I'm pretty sure, at the same time. The whole symbology of magic will making sure the eyes are closed and then they're asleep, and then we'll be able to reopen the Eye of Winter, which is good because I think there are two of you, one of you that had a mark of Eye of Winter and one of you had the mark of the Eye of Summer. So that should work out really well in our favor, actually. So yay. That's not the bad news. The bad news is that Daechin has started using the dagger.
Oh.
And he got to Jandariel. Yeah, so that's really bad news because that means that Celeron is not going to be able to help outside of Bikron when it comes to it. Jandariel's pretty shook up, but
Still alive, though, yeah?
yes, still alive. He made it through the flash, so that's fine. He and this other planeswalker that works with Apella, they got a bunch of people out of a place where Daechin and some of his cronies or his minions or whatever the hell you want to call them, asshats, ginormous asshats, were running around with the knife just stabbing up people hoping they were marked with gods, and they started in the temple, but they got most of the people out, so there were only a few people affected, but Jandariel got.
Right.
Yeah. Please tell me you have some good news.
I made an anti-teleportation scroll.
That's what you were working on?
It's not impressive, but it was something.
Well, yeah. I mean, you made a scroll from scratch?
With help from the guys. They helped.
Well, yeah, but whatever, I don't really count them. Like, you made a scroll from scratch, like, with or without help, that's impressive. That's not something to be sniffed at, and that's not a spell that kind of... That's good work. That's good. That's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Daechin scryed on us earlier. We did nothing.
He tried scrying on me too. Kind of sucked.
We just sat around for 10 minutes. We should do the eye thing. We need to deal with that.
Maybe. Rowena thinks she's going to be done with the sword really soon. She was working through the night. After we met Rhal and Zaltanna and had drunk a fair bit, Rowena went back down to the forges and basically kept working through the night. I think she was somewhat inspired, Zaltanna, so she just kept going. She thinks she's almost done, and I'm going to contact Daechin, and I'm going to try and meet with him sooner rather than later.
Are we talking today soon?
If he has a place, if he agrees to meet with me, yeah. I can't, if he says today, I can't give a good reason as to why not to, unless I've literally never been anywhere near there before, and I know enough people who've traveled far enough around this world that I can get to almost anywhere. So I would have no way to put this off.
Okay. Then let us know as soon as you know, because I think you're the only person we have that can get us to the stalking, me and Rhal, that is.
All right. And Bogrim. Bogrim was part of this plan?
Of course, Bogrim as well.
Yeah.
There was somebody else who could do it, right?
Emil could do it.
I mean, he's not joining in the fight. Maybe he could spare a little bit of energy our way.
It would probably be smart of him to push you into the stalking anyway, because I'm going to need whatever magic I have, and he's going to need to not be around as much of that fight as possible. Daechin knows how dangerous he is.
Do you know where Emil is? I can send him a sending, but that would be...
He's right next to me.
Oh. How convenient. Hi.
Hi. Oh, wait, yeah, never mind.
Okay.
I mean, hi to you as well, but...
Well,
yeah, okay, yeah, pleasantries. What do you need to ask?
If he can push us into the stalking, and if he could get us out. How do we plan to get out?
Rhal's not in this conversation, so I can't in character answer, but I think he mentioned something about the Spectre's job is to put people back where they belong. So I think we put half of the teleporting around on Spectre, just like being able to put us back.
Feel like it would be a good idea if y'all had repeat back to Rhal what's going on.
Okay,
so that he can be part of the conversation even if he can't hear it.
Poor Rhal.
After the scrying.
This is why...
Yeah, the scrying is gone.
This is why you don't find a stranger in the Alps, Donnie.
Yeah, let's assume that you're communicating with Rhal, so at least he knows what's going on. Yes, there's no scrying happening right now. Like, you let that run out, so...
Squash fills Rhal in on the, like, he realizes, like, when he's saying, like, talking about the stalking with Demi, he's like, wait, Rhal had a plan. Oh, I'm sorry, Rhal. Sorry, I keep forgetting that you don't have your ring. Which is very silly because I'm talking to the person that has your ring.
Say hi.
And yeah, Squash is going to explain to, okay, so do we have a plan to how to get out of the stalking?
I mean, I think the Spectres could move us. I mean, they're going to have to let us stay there for a minute to do what we need to do. But I don't see why they wouldn't be able to put us back here if we're alive versus like being forced to drop us in Bellum or Cicero, because that's the only place people can be dropped. I'm not sure it would work like that. It's moving people between planes, either way you look at it, I think. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, Squash is going to repeat this back to Demi.
It's a couple of moments, and then Demi says, "Yeah." Emil basically just confirmed the same.
Oh.
He thinks that if he can push you guys into the stalking, that they should be able to teleport you back. Like the version of what they do is kind of like a really long form version of like planar teleportation. It just takes them a little bit longer because they're normally walking you there. I don't exactly know how that works. He was talking some garble, and I have no idea what the fuck he was talking about. But yeah, basically they should be able to push you back into our reality.
Rhal, Demi says that you are 100% correct.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. It kind of feels that way, you know. If I can put spoons and forks and stuff into the stocking, and I can put things from here, and then yeah, it should all be the same. The only thing I haven't really tried is putting things in Bellum or Cicero from the stocking.
Oh, don't do that to any of my stuff, please. Okay, yeah. If it's better for Emil, we'll see if we can get the Uncle Easel.
It was Zesty or
Zesty. I'll see if the local maid, Uncle Zesty, can hold on to a teleport so we can get our butts to Emil so he doesn't have to come pick us up.
That would probably depend entirely on where
Emil is.
The meeting is, I guess. So, yeah. Yeah, probably ask if he would hold on to it.
I think we all need to be there, don't we? Because we don't want to travel in the stalking as much as possible.
Well, Emil will push you through really close to where the meeting site is. We just have to all get to the meeting site as close as possible. Well, if the mage can send you to where Emil is, Emil can get you close to where I'll be, because I will need to arrive on my own, because if I arrive anywhere near you guys, he's probably going to know.
Okay.
Leave it with Emil. Make sure that you can get someone to teleport you to wherever near Emil is, and I will let you know where that is as soon as I know.
Okay. I'm going to run over to the Witches Society and make sure he understands the gravity of the situation.
Yeah. Probably don't mention my name, though.
No. He already tried to pull it out of me.
You're welcome.
I could tell. Thank you.
Thank you. It's a good.
All right.
Okay, I will
did a little bit of flexing.
I will. I need. I have so much to do. I will figure out how to open the eyes. Close the eyes, and I will do that while I wait for Daechin to get back to me. Or wait for Rowena to finish, and then Daechin can get back to me.
We're basically sitting on our hands until anything else happens. There is a small library here. We can use the mind link to talk to each other and try to help each other research this.
Right. Yeah. Look for. I don't know if they'll have it there, but there is a mage. There's a mage called Farragon. He wrote treaties on like specific jobs, like people and places, things that keep the world as they are. It's a bit outdated, but it might have some sort of. It might have a guide or a hint or something that we can work off of in there.
All right. I got it. All right. We'll be in touch if I find something. Don't let me distract you.
Okay, that's great. I'll let you know when I know. And with that, again, like you kind of, there's nothing there. There's no connect.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
I'm assuming that at this point, we're
this
trying
number
to
is invalid.
feed like Rhal back any information that is coming up. They're working on the eye thing, they're working on the sword thing, and they're working on the meeting thing. All we have to do is be prepared. So I think we should probably go. We should let Fulcrum know that we're probably traveling today.
Yeah, I'll go get him.
Okay.
I know where he's at. I don't think he's probably well rested.
Why? What was he doing yesterday?
Nothing. He's fine.
Oh, probably just stayed up all night drinking, right?
Probably.
Zaltanna, I know you have a hard time being around him, but right now we don't really have the option of leaving him across town in case things happen fast.
I point at my magic suppression bracelet. And I'm like,
you're going to be okay?
We'll see if this works.
I'll try to keep him out of your sight for a while, so.
I'm not.
All right.
I put it on the minute you said Bogram. So.
Yeah, like you feel all of your magical abilities just die out. You know that you can unclasp that anytime you want. You're very able to do that. The one that specifically was got doesn't have like a lock on it like the anklets that y'all had, because it's not possible to do in this kind of level. But yeah, you feel all of your magical abilities just like zonk out, and that heartbeat of Bikron that you had on your chest just very slowly fades out.
Oh, I don't like it.
I'm sorry. I know it's not fair to force this on you, Zaltanna, but please try to bear with us.
Doing my best.
Hi, Rhal here. Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed the episode. Wanted to say a big thank you to patron Jackie Kemp. We really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And big thanks to Library Cat for the name Farragon. We appreciate you as well. Thank you all so much. Thanks to all of our patrons. If you would like to support the show, you can find our Patreon at patreon.com/Blighthouse. Or if you are looking for another way to support the show, we are always looking for reviews. Helps people find us, helps people know if we are worth the time, because if you do the math, you've spent a long time listening to this. So big thanks to all of you. Taking the time to give us a review is a big help. Thank you all who have reviewed this show so far. Thank you all again for listening, and we will see you all next episode. And bye.
I was 13. I herded lambs beyond the village on the Lee. The magic of the sun, perhaps, or what was it, affected me. I felt with joy all overcome, as though with God.
Rover operator Ilya Zakharov, authorization number 00461 of the Luna Agricultural Expedition Program.
The time for lunch had long passed by, and still among the weeds I lay, and prayed to God, I know not why. It was so pleasant then to pray.
Phantom 9, initialize.
But not for long the sun stayed kind. Not long in bliss I prayed.
Phantom 9 initialized.
It turned into a ball of fire and set the world ablaze. As though just wakened up I gaze, the hamlets drab and poor. And God's blue heavens, even they, are glorious no more.
From Denouncer Media comes a brand new experience in audio horror, Red Odyssey. Starring Allison Cossett, Peter Wicks, Sarah Golding, Erica Sanderson, James Scully, Peter Wyszynski, and Brandon Levine. Red Odyssey, a Lovecraftian horror story you will never forget. Coming September 8th wherever you get your podcasts.